Before we begin, product provided by Starfall PR and Freestyle. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little different because I actually got two versions of the game. One on Switch and one on Switch 2. I will devote 30 minutes to this and 30 minutes to this. So that way you guys can see the difference between the two versions. But you'll be the judge of that. If you want to get your own, there will be links in the description below. I still need to get the first one though. This is Obakeidoro 2, Chase and Seek. This is Obakeidoro 2, Chase and Seek. I find this to be rather interesting to say the least. Like I said, you're going to be seeing me do the two versions. One on Switch 2. What a surprising way to introduce it. Help me! There's a voice coming from somewhere. Better check out where it's coming from. Thus begins the tutorial. And it's gonna be one tutorial I like. There's like no pause button on this whatsoever, so this might present a problem. Let's just get on with it regardless. Cut it out! Ah! Yeah! Ouch! Why do bad things always happen to me? Thanks a bunch, Miss Human. You really saved me. Huh? A human child again? Yeah, I've been in this situation before. A human? A human? We found you. Come here. Hooligans are always looking for targets to prank, and young humans are a real threat to find in this world. You need to get out of here quickly or else Hanako-san, the ghost who owns the department, will find you. If she catches you, you'll become their plaything. Yeah, she's coming! If you try to run away with no plan, you'll get caught for sure. For now, let's hide behind those desks. Way too fast, all things considered. Crouch down if you want to hide. I'll be quiet too. Just lie low and wait it out. Now wait for the right timing, and let's get out of the classroom. Found you! Shoot! We were spotted! Let me give you a tip on how to escape. Run around the desk to find an opening. Seriously, we gotta run around and avoid it like that. Looks like some poor soul got caught. Aren't you rather knowledgeable about this world? You should rescue her. You can open the cell by pressing the two eyeball switches to free her. Push with the A button. One left. All set. You saved her. Good going. You saved us. Thanks a bunch, you guys. Let's save the small talk for later. We gotta get out of here. Are you kidding me? Nobody likes a girl who won't leave you alone. The exit's closed. Make a break for it. Let's shine this lantern towards Hanako-san together. Press the Y button. You did it. You escaped this time. Looking pretty good. Work together and you may be able to do even more. The time limit is 3 minutes. If even one human escapes, they win. You can only use it once to stun the monster. If you press all the switches, the jail cell will open. Crouching makes it also harder to be found. Next, you can also call. Hold the button when an ally is near. If an ally responds, 2 people can move together using Bond Forger. Evade by double tapping the B button with a long distance jump. And if you call from a particular place, you can throw one of your allies. 2 people can super jump together. Was the human I brought along perchance to your liking? Should one human have been too paltry an offering, perhaps I should offer more for your amusement. Let's start with the basis of the game, shall we? Where have those humans fled, I wonder? Why have I got a rather suspicious feeling about that classroom? When a human gets close, all monsters will hear special music. Well, it appears we found ourselves a human. Capture any humans you find with the Y button. These are the basics of Obakeidoro. Very well done. Once you catch your human, your hands disappear and you won't be able to use them for a while. Find and capture that last pesky human. Now, where is that last pesky human? He's not here. Excellent. Keep gaining experience and you may just learn a new skill soon. The success of Obakeidoro depends on the players. So do keep entertaining me, I implore you. The time limit is 3 minutes. When you put a human in the jail cell, your hands will vanish and you won't be able to catch anyone else. Monsters have many advantages over humans. Different monsters have different abilities. Some can move fast, jump high, or even pass through walls and trees. The hold pressing the X button acts as super catch. Different monsters have different types of super catches. Hold down the button to charge up and get stronger. There are various other clutch moves. Try to find them all. Stylish chase and seek play. You can also spend coins you've collected while playing in the shop. As your rank increases, the lineup gets better. Collecting stamps will net you titles and rewards. Try different ways of playing to collect stamps. And there's a lot to do here. Remember, this is going to be something completely different than I've normally done. You can do online or offline. Now let's do offline. And you could also do a single player chase and seek. Aim for high scores to get lots of coins. Pull off clutch moves and receive bonus coins on the results screen. You can either choose human or a monster, the human. I will do one game of each. You have Hajime, who has double time, speed briefly increases, as well as Kuro. When there's a guard by the jail, the location of monsters will appear on the minimap. We'll choose Hajime. And you have access to this, the oil lantern. Let's choose a random map. You gotta hold out for 3 minutes. Yeah, that ought to do it. But you can only use it once, so you better make it count. Now you gotta find a place to hide. All you do now is just wait. And that means avoiding them for roughly 3 minutes. That's basically the gist of this game. Oh no! Oh, slag, I better run for it. Damn it! Well, this sucks. Leave it to him to save what matters. And anytime you rescue, you get a charge back. One cell switches have been taken. Damn it, why'd I press that? Nuts! No! God damn it! So they took one of the keys, and the cell switch has been moved. There really isn't much else we can do. Wow, I did not think he would be smart for a change. He only has at least 22 seconds to win this one. If at least one human survives, we win. Nice. Jailbreak successful. Not again. And we won this one. Very nice. And you're ranked depending on how much. And you have to unlock the rest of the other maps. I find it very interesting that this would be it. You can also play in split screen or local party. This is essentially a multiplayer game. Welcome. I've been waiting for you. Yeah, and you can get access to a plethora of new lanterns. And some can only be unlocked when you reach certain ranks, with the highest being 30. We can get our hands on this one, the Red Lantern plant. Thank you. Do come again, will ya? And if we take a look at the options menu, you can have basic settings or the in gallery. And we already have like the movie, but it doesn't show anything else after. I thought this game would have a single player campaign. Well, let's do one game of this. I think this video will not be a long one. You can play with people all over the world, or you can create a room, and up to 8 people can play together. Let's do a quick match. I'll choose the human. And I will pick Hajime. Match will begin once 8 players are found. And it seems some people have been busy. Next, after this, I'll show off a Switch 2 version, and you can decide for yourselves what version is better for you. Yes, I was given a code for both the regular and the Switch 2. And in my opinion, I wish the online servers would be better. Because that ain't right. But if you can't, they give you CPU players to work with. So you have 3 minutes. Someone has already been found. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, blinded, bozo. Ugh, nuts! Yeah, that's what I get for being sloppy. And knowing those others, they're not gonna last much long. And I can tell those players do a lot better. Humans rescued 4. Two cell switches have been taken. I've been shapeshifted. Unfortunately, that didn't make much. Great. So now they gotta find them. Of course, it won't make much of a difference. Yeah, because if they can't find them, then it's pretty much done. Nice. Not bad. I didn't really think this would even be possible. Only 50 seconds left. And I get caught again. I didn't pay attention, which sucks. Yeah, it really does. Yeah, we did our best, all things considered. Yeah, with CPUs, let's just say that it's just not as good. It's better you have with human players. Though I find it hilarious why the AI can be so stupid. Well, not really, the other players. 5. Yes, that's that. Yeah. We also get a stamp for our efforts. Ain't that multiple stamps? And you rank up. Whatever game you play, you rank up. I find that to be rather interesting, to say the least. I thought this game would have a single-player mode, like a single-player campaign. And your stamp card here. Nice. You get your stats boosted up. And they also boost up your movement speed. And getting them all is going to help me out. Especially when you want to make sure you unlock some unique buffs. The highest being that you need, like, a whole lot. There's even general stance. It's only available during the winter event. Okay, so I think you seem to have gotten the idea of how this whole thing works out, right? And we unlock a new stamp, the Kabuki Lantern. And the stronger, the highest lantern, some lanterns, yeah. Some lanterns are at least better than others. Okay, you've seen everything needed on this version. I believe it's time for us to move on to the Switch 2 version. You can decide for yourself which is the better one. Oh yeah, you can also transfer your data. Although Switch version DLC cannot be transferred. There you go. Meaning that I skipped the tutorial. You can also unlock the basic settings here, which is nice. This game surprisingly actually came out last year. Play with people who don't have the game with GameShare. The share play is possible with a single console, or you can share with up to 3 nearby Switch 2 or Switch consoles. But I wonder if there is even that. Alright, let's just do a single player in the meantime, and we'll pick the monster this time. You have Hanako-san, who has the skill Let's Play. We'll choose a random map. But to be honest, there really isn't much of a difference between the two versions. Your job is to capture all the humans. and finding them will not be easy. This is that you need to figure out exactly where they are. Ah, jeez. Yeah, but once they waste that, then that's it. Stop moving around. Yeah, you're gonna need a super catch in order to capture them. Now you gotta find the other two. Dang it! Got one! That makes two. Good, now we wait for them to show up. The other one to show up. Huh? Yeah, gotcha. That's game. Monsters win. Captured 4 times. You also get a stamp. Amateur catcher. And yes, monsters are also ranked. Yeah, I think this one will be my shorter one. There really isn't that much difference unlike most others. Not to mention, every time you complete games, you unlock stamp cards. Yep, this one lets you amateur catcher. And once you get movement speed up, you'll be able to unlock more. And it's imperative you do this. For a second, I thought there would be a single-player campaign. And you could also customize your title. I find that to be pretty acceptable. Now we'll connect online and see if we can get a game. Yep, online chase and seek. Using one Nintendo Switch 2, 2 players can play together. We'll choose the monster. And finding players is not the easiest. And I wish they could do more. Yeah, I only wish more people can play this. Because, I mean, the game is actually pretty interesting. Although I know not many people have a Switch 2. So there's that. Guess that means I'll have my work to do. The game is essentially cops and robbers, but yeah, with ghosts. Not to say that it's a bad thing. It's more fun if you have friends, but if you don't, then you're essentially out of luck. Now you gotta find them. Got one. Someone hit a switch. Both cell switches have been taken, meaning that things might get a little harder. Very nice. Got one. God damn it, they released them! You cannot fool me twice! Nice. Dang it. Yep, released again. Ah! Not again! Yep, this makes this a lot harder than it seems. Yep, we couldn't do it. We lost. We get to stamp 2 birds with 1 stone. Regardless if you win or lose, you do get more experience. But I do say overall the game isn't that bad. It's just that it can get very repetitive very fast. Though at least on the Switch 2 version, you could do co-op with a friend. That way you'll have more fun that way. Though it's imperative you need to get your hands on the movement speed upgrades. Getting those is going to actually help you out, and unlocking more monsters. And getting those are actually going to help you out in the long term. There's a lot to enjoy in this game. Although in my opinion, you're going to be in for the long haul, all things considered. I recommend you play it with friends, because it's more fun when you have friends around, but if you're by yourself, then it can be a little bit repetitive. But regardless, I did enjoy this game for what it is. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. Anyway, that is it for this. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button, it means a lot. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell, and I will see you in the next one. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. Product provided by Starfall PR and Freestyle Games.